Good. Our next author is called A Random Day. We had them before, but I believe this was before I actually started, shouting out the authors and crediting them for their work. But they did 2060, We Burn Every Day, which I have to look at again. 260. Ah, yes. The Nicolas Cage, the politics cigarettes that influence your political stand when you smoke them. Yes, of course. This one is called Singing in the Rain. We Burn Every Day and Sing in the Rain. Was We Burn Every Day also like a song title or lyrics from a song? Because it would be interesting if all the titles are like song, based on song titles itself. But okay, Singing in the Rain. Here we go. Up to class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SB2143 is contained within a... Actually, I have to check with my friend again. No, she's not giving a response. I think her baby is keeping her distracted, so... Yeah. SB2143 is contained within an electrically insulated large-scale containment cell at Site 42. The center of the cell is to be furnished according to Class 3 humanoid containment standards, underneath a 3x3 meter plexiglass roof supported by 3 meter tall steel girders. 2 guards equipped with tasers are to be stationed outside SB2143's containment chamber at all times. In the event that an Omicron event expands, I should text the person who recommended me the SCP that I read now. Let me see if I can. Oh god. Where are ya? God, they're so fast in writing. I think around. Sorry. I really enjoyed it. I'm currently reading more. But I want to know your thoughts on. I'll read after stream. Good. Just wanted to send it out real quick because I need to interact with the SCP Discord a lot more. Just I think it's just a good move of respect that allowed me so long to share my stuff with them. I have to actually put some effort in and getting to know people. Okay, where was I? 2 guards equipped with tasers are to be stationed outside SB2143's containment chamber at all times. In the event that an Omicron event expands beyond the containment chamber, Protocol 2 is to be immediately introduced into SB2143's containment chamber via the ventilation system until SB2143 is sedated. Following the cessation of Omicron events, non-anomalous objects spawned should be incinerated on site by crew following biosafety level 4 protocols. Anomalous objects that are spawned should be classified as SCP or anomalous items and contained accordingly. By the way, Johnson, you don't have to worry about you can just talk. I will read what you have to say. Because even though I'm reading this, you can still interact with me, if that's what, or maybe you're just busy, Just, there is a little moth flying around. Just saying that. Even though I have 6 to read afterwards, still, we can still interact with each other. The results of each Omicron event should be recorded and uploaded into SB2143 data file daily. Here we go. The description. SB2143 is a Greek. This is the second time that Greek gets mentioned. And before we had Greek mentioned too with the Siege of Jarhos. There's a lot of Greek stuff happening recently. Greek male, approximately 30 years old, with black hair and brown eyes. Physically, SB2143 is non-anomalous in nature, but it possesses extreme proficiency with all musical instruments and eidetic memory for an unknown number of songs, and is a singing voice that personnel describe as pleasant and enjoyable to listen to. Hey, you got a nice voice. Lovely, yeah. Once per day, SB2143 will perform a random musical piece. SB2143 appears to have no control over that music, what music it plays. and has never been observed to repeat a piece on its own accord. SCP-2143 is able to take musical requests, but is only able to perform a piece that has already been performed, and is only able to play any musical piece more than twice, even under duress. Okay. -2 is a liar with the ability to immediately relocate to SCP-2143 regardless of distance. It's the millennium of liars. If played by anyone other than SCP-2143, -2 will fail to make a sound. When played by SCP-2143, -2 is able to transform into any musical instrument regardless of size and complexity, such as keyboards, oboes, guitars, and trumpets. SCP-2143 remains able to vocalize while playing wind instruments. Performance of a musical piece by SCP-2143 invariably results in an Omicron event. During an Omicron event, an anomalous stratocumulus cloud, hereby referred to as -3, okay, yeah, will form directly above SCP-2143. Will start to like rain down on him because, like, you know, after the third time he cannot play the song anymore and gets like all sad, like, oh. Although is that an SCP? Having like a rain cloud above your head, like how they do in cartoons, is that an SCP? I had a couple like rain clouds SCP already before, but I forgot if that was one of them. Although -3 will produce lightning and thunder, it will rain objects that are thematically linked to the music being played instead of water. Interesting. Omicron events occur both indoors and outdoors. If indoors, -3 appears just underneath the ceiling, taking on the width and length of the room. If outdoors, -3 appears at the size and altitude, typically. Oh my god. Okay, let's read that again. If outdoors, -3 appears at a size and altitude typical of non-anomalous stratocumulus clouds. Omicron events only last as long as SCP-2143 is performing a song. Each musical piece played by SCP-2143 is linked to a single specific Omicron event. SCP-2143 can view Omicron events but is unable to physically interact with them. It claims that it does not purposefully cause these events and usually express distress at these occurrences. If prevented from performing for more than one day, SCP-2143's health and morale will drop drastically. At the same time, personnel who come within a 3-meter radius of SCP-2143 will be afflicted by an as yet unknown disease. Each day SCP-2143 is prevented from performing, the area of effect will double in size. Oh no. So he has to perform. Let out some steam, basically. Although the symptoms of the disease are that of epidemic plague, diarrhea, fever, low blood pressure, gangrene, shock, etc., the disease is untreatable by antibiotics. That's basically how they felt back in the days about it. It would suck if that's going to happen to you. The disease vector is unknown. If SCP-2143 is allowed to sing, any afflicted person will quickly recover, and the area of effect will dissipate. Oh, he can actually heal by singing. Okay, that's cool. We're like that, don't we? We're like that. Songs that heal. But a lot of things that heal in the SCP Foundation they always have something that, you know, that doesn't make it as great as it sounds. Interview log 1. The following is interview of SCP-2143 shortly after the third Omicron event observed during SCP-2143's incarceration. Date January 7th. Interviewer Dr. T. Alright. Good morning, SCP-2143. Call me. Please answer the following questions. Sure thing, good looking. Do you know why your singing causes Omicron events? It's not my fault. My father said I need to stop singing and get to work. But music is my soul, my passion. Drove the old bastard crazy. I don't know why. It probably helped me with the ladies. SCP-2143, please answer the question. I'm a bit rusty on modern music. Anyways, so I'm in the middle of this incredible riff, right? And the old goat comes in, yelling about how my music is distracting him and I need to go back to my real world before he gets mad. I tell him, and get this, that he's already distracted by his fourth affair in as many days. Because he throws a fit. Cast me down and dropped a curse bomb too. Who is your father? I don't feel like talking about him right now. No. You know what? I do. He's a huge fucking prick. He's got an undeserved god complex and Dane Cook sense of humor. He can't take a joke or hold his temper or libido. He just he just curses out everyone around him. When was the first time an Omicron event occurred? First time I played a song here was a disaster to everyone. I was playing the meaning of lice for a really nice girl. One ballad away from tapping that, and then it's raining lice. It was so fucking embarrassing. And I bet Dad was just laughing his ass off. Ha 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 ha, he's such an asshat. Would it be possible to communicate with your father? Might as well try to talk to Lightning. It's probably a better listener. All I want is someone to listen to my music. What good is music if nobody can enjoy it? But now I can't even do that. Every fucking time I sing, it rains. But I can't stop singing. It won't stop raining. I wish it wasn't hell. At least there wouldn't rain. At this point, SB2143 began playing regurgitated guts and had to be tranquilized. SB2143 was returned to containment. Can you imagine? He's like, it's time to jam, and then he immediately tranquilize a gun. It's like, no, we shall not have that here. We shall not do that here. Okay. Addendum, recent Omicron events. The following table lists the 7 most recent songs performed by SB2143 and the results of each. For a full list of all performed songs, see document 2. So we had like, just clap your hands. That had also to do with songs, and now we have this one. It's just crazy how, with the SCP Foundation, sometimes people will like approach a similar idea, like, hey, what if music influences you somehow, or influences something somehow? In one case, it's your your subconscious, where you start dreaming about eating your own hands or losing your hands. And in another case, it's raining cats and frogs. Like, original performer song, The Weather Girls, It's Raining Man. Oh, no, don't do that. Numerous identical instances of Luther Vandross emerged from the storm. All instances appear to have been killed by the fall or being crushed by other Luther Vandrosses. Each instance possessed a copy of the musical album The Glow of Love. Beastie Boys, Electric Worm. Several instances of SCP respond killing personnel. It is kind of problematic that he has to sing too, but maybe give him songs that I don't know, maybe it's raining money. I need $1. $1 is all I need. Hey, I'm just suggesting some ideas here. The Beatles, Here Comes the Sun. Here comes the sun. A large sphere of plasma emerged. Okay. Expanding exponentially in the middle of the chamber. The guards on duty entered the chamber and tranquilized SB2143, causing the plasma to dissipate before it could consume the chamber. The guards were hospitalized with severe burns and given Foundation badges of merit for their timely actions. Hoki Mitchell, Stardust, dust composed of iron, silicon, sulfur, chlorine, titanium, scandium, and calcium emerged. SB2143's morale decreased sharply afterwards for several days. Oh, he probably was hoping it would actually be Stardust and not, Dad. Michael Jackson, blood on the dance floor. Oh no. Switchblades were produced, all with blood on the blade. The blood from each switchblade was genetically identical, although not in the Foundation database, and found to be HIV positive. Shit. Edward Greek in the Hall of the Mountain King. 1963 era dam dolls appeared. Each dam doll had a small crown on the head. Led Zeppelin custard pie. Numerous egg custard pies were produced. Custard of each pie contained vaginal lubrication. I was about to say, like, oh hey, this is a nice normal one, and then immediately it adds some grossness to it. Something nasty. Oh god. Whew. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle, but hey, Singing in the Rain, it makes sense. Quite a clever title. Taking it a song title, making it literal. Because he is singing in the rain, but the rain, it's not always rain. That's a crazy thing, right? That's a crazy thing.